that the politicians would listen to those that are campaigning, to those that want their right to self-determination should be respected. Nobody wants any trouble around the globe. But when countries refuse to allow their citizens' right, the citizens would have no other option than to push out onto the street. And that is exactly the situation as I speak right now in Turkey. As I speak to every one of us right now, the situation in Turkey is becoming quite alarming, and many countries around the globe are monitoring the situation. They are following the development, and they are telling Erdogan to allow the citizens to operate without being intimidated. Journalists have been attacked. All this is happening, and it's a fast-moving development, and I am bringing it to every single one of us that are Koiki Media to understand that the situation is getting worse. I pray and I hope that the president of Turkey would allow the citizens to operate without any kind of intimidation. So if you're watching me right now, we are switching to the software FULANI and IGBOHO. While I will be telling you what is happening in Turkey quickly, I want you to also quickly share the program. Like I said, this is just development of what is happening right now in Turkey. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá ní Istanbul. Tẹ́ ẹ bá mọ ibi tó ń pè ní Turkey, kò ń ṣe Turkey tó ń jẹ́ o. Istanbul right now is on a complete lockdown as their citizens are demanding that the president now must go. Why? Because there have been an arrest of the opposition, and the people disagree with such an arrest. So all these are fast-moving development, and the world in 2025 is witnessing a lot of protests, a lot of things are coming up, and I hope that as Nigeria stand right now, as the president continues to push, that many people are now ranting. We are seeing Nigerians are ranting right now, and they are saying that there would not be allowed where their freedom will be restricted. So what we are witnessing in Istanbul and the surroundings might end up coming into Nigeria anytime soon, and I hope everyone is preparing for such a time. I hope you are preparing. I hope you are. Erdogan was high-handed yesterday. Many journalists have even been attacked. The situation is calling for international community to put pressure with the government of Turkey and allow their citizens to protest without any kind of intimidation. So you're listening to Koiki Media, bringing the world closer to your doorstep as we are giving you the update of what is happening quickly in Turkey, Istanbul, with the development that is coming up. And I hope many people that we are also advising that the situation in Istanbul can end up being the same in Nigeria as things stand, because many Nigerians are ranting, many Nigerians are calling for the government of President Tinubu that have done terribly worse, as many Nigerians are being killed, inflation is happening. So many things is happening right now, and I hope that we will not all get caught up. So I'm going to be giving us these news updates as it's happening right now in Turkey. Please share the program. We are not going to be long. It's going to be nice and smooth. So, Lori, YouTube, we're going to switch you because we are currently live on the software, and I hope you can all hear me loud and clear, even though I've not connected my lovely, I need to do something with this because I can't continue. All right, think, there's a lot of pressure now. I don't know how those pressure is coming on the YouTube. So, máa fún yín ní àwọn videos tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú Turkey right now. So that kí gbogbo wa ká lè rí tó ń lọ ní lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí nínú Turkey. The situation right now in Turkey is quite alarming. So mo kí gbogbo èèyàn wa. My name is Olawumi Koiki, popularly known as Koiki Media, and my job is to update on the news that is happening. So what I'm going to do right now, it looks like I'm experiencing some kind of pressure right now on the broadcast. I'm not sure if we want to keep the Facebook with it. Maybe we should shut down the Facebook so that we are not overstrain the broadcast itself. And I think that's what I should do. So, a very good afternoon. The situation right now in Turkey is that and that means that they are fighting back. How are they fighting back? Going onto the street, pushing for protest, water cannon, rubber bullet, tear gas is all, going through with the citizens. But the citizens are saying, no, we will not back down. I hope the federal government is following what is happening in Istanbul and also preparing Nigerians should Nigerians also push out for their protest. So, Koiki Media, sorry, the other side. I'm going to close this one. There's one already operating. Thank you so much, YouTube. We're already live on the software. You can watch it from there. Thank you, Moki. So, like I'm saying, I hope that President Bola Tinubu is following the situation in Turkey, because citizens have the right across the globe, but their government are always making sure that their right is shut down and they're not allowed to do what they need to do. Because government like it. No government wants the international community to see them as a problem. It will stop people from traveling to that country. It will stop people from making any reason why they want to go to a country where they are being attacked. So these also will mean that revenue might stop, in these places as well. So a very, very difficult time in the world that we are living, but that is what it is, especially if you have countries where rules of law is not respected, as it is not in Nigeria as well. So I hope the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is following the current situation as is happening right now in Istanbul, and I hope he will be doing something to stop any kind of protest, because if any protest comes up in Nigeria right now, from many Nigerians that are talking about injustice, inflation, freedom, many reasons why people want to come out, is just too much. And I hope that many of you that are following the situation in Istanbul will be able to advise the current administration of this kind of development. So I'll be giving you some of what is happening in Turkey. We'll be showing you videos. We're just trying to quickly set up everything as protest is going on right now. A lot of massive protests. As I speak to you right now, it is still happening. The citizens are still on the street and they are saying, Nigba, we no go gree, we no go gree. So I hope Tinubu knows what he's doing. I hope Tinubu understand that when Nigerians comes out to do the same thing, we have already won him ahead, because situation right now in Turkey is getting very worst. So let me quickly take you to the BBC News as we have it right now. from Turkey where all this is happening. So let's go to it.
This afternoon on charges of corruption. Ekrem İmamoğlu is widely seen as the candidate most likely to defeat President Erdogan in a general election. A ban on demonstrations has been extended, but it's been defied by hundreds of thousands of people. Emily Wither reports.
In the shadow of Istanbul's 4th century aqueduct, police pepper-sprayed young protesters. Many of the young here have only ever known the rule of one man. President Erdogan has been in power for 22 years, and they fear his grip on their country has just got tighter.
We have right to vote. We have right to choose whoever we want to rule us, but he is taking that right from us today.
We want democracy. We want the people to choose the elected, and we want the free will to choose who we want without them being imprisoned.
Outside the office of the jailed mayor, Ekrem İmamoğlu, their calls for justice were met again by the force of the state. But away from the clashes, tens of thousands peacefully chanted late into the night, while İmamoğlu spent his first night in prison, awaiting trial for terror and corruption charges. The protesters that you see here have defied a government ban. It's their 5th night out protesting, and they say that they're prepared to keep coming out onto the streets despite the police crackdown, despite the threat of arrest, because they feel that they're fighting for the future of their country's democracy. That's why in towns and cities across the country today, millions of Turks patiently waited in long lines to cast a symbolic vote in support of İmamoğlu. This, they say, is what President Erdogan feared the most, an election against this popular mayor. The government denies that investigations are politically motivated and says its courts are independent. But many Turks have lost faith in the system. The police have now broken up those demonstrations that we were at earlier in Istanbul outside the municipality office. They used tear gas, pepper spray. They also arrested a number of the protesters and used water cannons. We also saw demonstrations broken up violently in the capital.
Sharing tea and boy in tea and monitor the Turkey in Istanbul is something that Nigerians should prepare for, because many Nigerians across the board, from the southeast to the middle belt, the Jaw people, the Hausas, the Yorubas, the Igbos, there is so much pressure right now in Nigeria, and Nigeria can also experience a wider, massive protest by all Nigerians because of the division, because of the terrorist attack, because of the FULANI attacks that is going on. Many Nigerians will react very soon with the situation of things right inside as well. So this is the reason why Tashin Sofun President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Okay. Many Nigerians are also going to be experiencing this situation. The situation right now in Istanbul is not a very good one for Erdogan and his country. This is not something that can be stopped. When people demands are not met, the people would have to do whatever they have to do within the ambience of their law, and that's exactly what is happening. My name is Ola Yomi Koiki, like I said earlier, and this is just a breaking news, a development that is still ongoing. It is not just in Turkey that all this situation is happening. It is happening across different parts of the world, including many other countries. Eléyìí la ṣe ń sọ fún àwọn tí wọ́n ti accept pé tí aráàlú tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti ṣe tó fẹ́, everything will go down. And that is exactly, this is the AP News, a protest after the arrest of the Istanbul mayor. This has been going on, and it is not yet over because their demands have not yet been met. So what we are watching right now, what we are witnessing right now, the update coming from the Koiki media, bringing the world closer to your doorstep, your international platform that brings it to you as it is happening. These are ongoing development, and I hope the Nigerian government is monitoring the situation. The situation right now in Istanbul is that people are saying, Afe, She, Pelu, Ijoba Imo, and that means that people, just like we have said that IGBOHO is not a criminal, and we hope Tinubu will do everything possibly best to free this man. The Yoruba are also preparing for a night vigil where a lot of people will be coming out for the vigil. The date, the time, the locations will all be announced, and I'm sure many of you have been watching and following those developments. So as we are still waiting for the date of our night vigil, we are also giving it to you as it is been happening across Istanbul today. So I say a very good afternoon to these broadcast that is coming from our studio in London. As we are, and if you can hear me very well, please do let me know in the comment section so that we do know that you can hear us loud and clear. Once again, there is ongoing protest that is happening in Istanbul, Turkey, and we are giving it to you so that you can also be understanding that these are things that happen when a country like Istanbul, a Turkey, and a country like Nigeria might also experience such a massive, huge protest by every Nigerian because of what this government has done. Many Nigerians are ranting on the social media. We are watching that. The pressure is bubbling up. We are saying that what is their demands and why are they fighting? All these boils to different problems. As we know, that is also happening in Nigeria. So Nigeria is not just one problem, it's multiple problems. And the Yoruba is there asking for the right to self-determination. The Biafra wants to leave Nigeria. The Hausa are tired of being part of Nigeria. All these are pressure that will eventually collapse a country if care is not taken, especially if that country like Nigeria that has been sitting on the keg of gunpowder. Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder and it can explode on anybody and you can get caught up. It doesn't matter where you are around the world. If you're in Nigeria and you travel, thank you so much. They can hear me loud and clear. We appreciate that. We're coming in a minute. Bear with us and we're going to give you the screen. I just want to give you some of the 30 days ranting that is also going on in Nigeria right now. Many Nigerians are calling out Tinubu as one of the worst presidents that Nigeria has ever come across. Nigerians are tired. They are ranting. The ranting is going on as I speak to you right now, and we have that ready. As you can see, Nigerians are ranting. What are they ranting for? What is the purpose of the ranting? All these I'll be telling you as well. As you can see there, Tinubu, the sleeping man. Let's just hear a bit of how You might think that this means nothing to you until the ranting get to the street and come out of the social media. Right now, people are still only ranting on the social media, but trust me, it will come into the street of Enugu, Kano, Katsina, Kaduna, Sokoto, Oyo, Lagos. There will be a complete shutdown if care is not taken and if the government do not sort out many of the reasons why
Ahmed Bolaji Tinubu.
Let's listen to this girl.
You are not a terrible president, but you are a greedy, selfish, heartless, and wicked president we Nigerians will ever have in the history of Nigeria presidents. We understand it's through power manipulation that you are sitting there. We never voted you. But please take it easy on us. It is too much. It is too much. Everything has changed. Now your time must turn from 250 to 900. Now this same your time, Gary's turn from 1,500 naira to 4,500. Now this your same time, pure water turn from 200 naira to 500. A lot of things has changed. Talking about transportation, I'm even a victim of that. For those of you who know me, I always record my videos in my place of work. But I stopped recording them there. Reason being because I stopped working there. Because the transportation I'm using is much more than what I'm receiving at the end. So there's no point. I have to quit. I'm currently looking for a house help job where I can be staying there, where I can be staying there without spending transport, where I can be staying there or probably I will even be stealing madam food inside the kitchen. We Nigerians are crying. There's nothing to be happy about. There's nothing to smile at. There's nothing to look around and smile. And you expect us to be happy. You expect us to be licking your feet. You expect us to be praising you. How is that going to be possible? Please, it is too much. The last I checked, green is supposed to represent strength, growth, energy. Green is supposed to represent life. And that is what is on our Nigeria flag. What is it called? That is what is on Nigeria flag color. But currently, that color is even Nigeria flag is supposed to be changed into brown color, because there's no life in us Nigerians. We no longer have lives. So I wonder why the flag is even still. I wonder why the green color is still there. Just change the color to brown, because we are dead already. We all the Nigerians, we are dead. We are all working corpse. So please do something about it. There's a lot of things to talk about, but please, we'll stop here today. Your son is busy disgracing himself on the internet, saying how good you are. You are the best president. You are this. You are that. Tinubu, your father is good to you and not to us. Your so-called president that is so good, he is good to you and not to us. You are spending in dollars. You are busy using our money to spend in dollars. The only thing you use our money to do is to share. Is to smoke Igbo, go to Abuja, one of the biggest clubs in Abuja, and spread in dollars. We cannot even spend in naira. We can't even spend in naira. So he's good to you. Don't make that mistake next time when you want to call when you want to come on internet without your bar hair like chicken where they don't put inside hot water come out in feathers for body. No come internet come they disgrace yourself if you say you do person favor. Now fool you be na disgrace you they disgrace yourself. Without your so-called papa will carry face like frog will swallow hook for river. You people can do better. Presido, you and your candidates can do better.
What sort of democracy brings you and you grab everything and then illegally, corruptly, and you say go to court? When you know that even in the court, you cannot get justice. So if democracy is not that democracy is failing, democracy is dying. It is I am because I can grab. What sort of democracy brings you and you grab everything and then illegally, corruptly, and you say go to court? When you know that even in the court, you cannot get justice. So if democracy is not that democracy is failing, democracy is dying.
Wow.
It is, I am because...
As it is happening back inside Nigeria, but like I said, there's a lot happening as well in Istanbul, Turkey. IGBOHO is not a criminal. IGBOHO will never be a criminal. IGBOHO has never been a criminal. The politicians are criminals, and we are now saying that as the situation is arising right inside Istanbul, Turkey, we hope that this government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is monitoring the situation, and we hope that many Nigerians are also following the situation in Istanbul, Turkey, and this is why we are saying that we also need to prepare, because Nigeria is also in this situation as we speak right now. Nigeria is currently under a serious pressure, and many Nigerians, as you've heard there, they are ranting. They are saying that they've had enough of this, jungle. They've had enough of this country, and some say they want to have the country to divide so that they can have a better future. It is the responsibility of the government to listen to every side rather than push them aside and say they are not going to listen. If you do not listen to the people will react when the right time is right. Many Ijaw people are now also demanding that they should leave Nigeria because Nigeria is no longer, Nigeria continue to marginalize them. Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is not a country. All these are pressure from the left to the right, from the middle belt to the southeast, to the southwest, to the northwest. The politicians are also saying that Tinubu, you are a worse president. Peter Obi is coming up. The presidency is attacking back. Everything seems to be going at a very speed of sound. And this particular channel called Koiki Media is bringing everything to you as it is happening. So we hope that many people will understand that the situation in Nigeria right now is getting worse. Let's quickly, hear this. I'll come back in just about a few minutes as we continue to look at what is happening in Nigeria.
Rain on the mix. Gbogbo Yorùbá pátá lé lóko náà sọ pé èdè wa jọ wá lójú. Àparapọ̀ dá dúró, Yorùbá nation must stand. Gbogbo Yorùbá pátá lé lóko náà sọ pé èdè wa jọ wá lójú. Àparapọ̀ dá dúró, Yorùbá nation must stand.
À ń fi àsìkò yìí ṣe ìkéde fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ láti gbáradì fún àwọn ìwọ́de tí ń bọ̀ lọ́nà nípa pàtàkì orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá nation àti wípé ìdí tí a fi gbọdọ̀ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìpínlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìwọ́de yìí náà ni a máa ṣe káàkiri gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire bí tí bàbá wa onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ emeritus Professor ADEBANJI Akintoye yóò ṣe olùdarí rẹ̀. Ọdún 2025 yìí náà ni yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀, a sì máa kàn sí wa nípa oṣù àti gbogbo ohun tí a bá fẹ́ mọ̀. Olùkéde Ọláyọmí Kóìkí, agbẹnusọ fún olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho.
Tẹ̀lé lórí so gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá àtọ́fà ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àti ìjòyè àwọn ọ̀faramọ́ kí Fúlàní máa jí wa gbé wọ́n máa jẹ oko wa kọ́ máa dà wá láàmú.
Akọni nínú ìyàwó. Ẹgbẹ́ kò Sunday mi. akọni tó ń yọ ní léwu tó ń gbá ní sílẹ̀ lójú ogun. òun náà pè lálágbára. mo mẹ́wé mo mẹ́kò mo lóògùn tó ń jẹ níwọ̀n bá ní ó ṣe níwájú ìbò.
ẹ jẹ́ a jáde ẹ máa bọ̀ ń ta ká ṣe ṣe kí ni o kàtúyàyà kàtúyàyà let's come out and showcase ourselves lórí ẹ̀yin.
ọmọ ńlá mo gbé mú Sunday Igboho ṣá owó bàbá dá mi bóyá tí mo bá ní Igboho ṣá ẹ sọ pọkùnrin ogun ọmọ májàsọlá ìjàgbá. Rain on the mix. Gbogbo Yorùbá pátá lé lóko náà sọ pé èdè wa jọ wá lójú lápárapọ̀ dá dúró Yorùbá nation won't stand. Gbogbo Yorùbá pátá lé lóko náà sọ pé èdè wa jọ wá lójú lápárapọ̀ dá dúró Yorùbá nation won't stand.
À ń fi àsìkò yìí ṣe ìkéde fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ láti gbáradì fún àwọn ìwọ́de tí ń bọ̀ lọ́nà nípa pàtàkì orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá nation àti wípé ìdí tí a fi gbọdọ̀ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìpínlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìwọ́de yìí náà ni a máa ṣe káàkiri gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire bí tí bàbá wa onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ emeritus Professor Adebanji Akintoye yóò ṣe olùdarí rẹ̀. Ọdún 2025 yìí náà ni yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀, a sì máa kàn sí wa nípa oṣù àti gbogbo ohun tí a bá fẹ́ mọ̀. Olùkéde Ọláyọmí Kóìkí, agbẹnusọ fún olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho.
tẹ̀lé lórí so gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá àtọ́bá ẹni Yorùbá àti ìjòyè wọ́n láwọn ọ̀faramọ́ kí Fúlàní máa jí wa gbé wọ́n máa jẹ oko wa kọ́ máa dà wá láàmú.
akọni nínú èèyàn o. ẹgbẹ́ kò Sunday mi. akọni tó ń yọ ní léwu tó ń gbá ní sílẹ̀ lójú ogun. òun náà pè lálágbára. mo mẹ́wé mo mẹ́kò mo lóògùn tó ń jẹ níwọ̀n bá ní ó ṣe níwájú ìbò. ẹgbẹ́ mi ó máa fẹ́. ẹgbẹ́ mi ó máa fẹ́. ẹgbẹ́ mi ó máa fẹ́. àtìyá o.
ẹ jẹ́ a jáde ẹ máa bọ̀ ń ta ká ṣe ṣe kí ni o kàtúyàyà kàtúyàyà let's come out and showcase ourselves lórí ẹ̀yin.
As we are coming towards the end of this quick update as it's happening in Istanbul, Turkey, I want Nigerians to follow what is happening in Istanbul. I want Nigerians to follow Koiki Media. We will be giving you all the latest news as it's developing in Istanbul. Everything you need to know will be on the Koiki Media website, www.koikimedia international news. Everything you need to know will be on the Koiki Media Twitter handle. Everything you need to know would also be happening inside our Instagram, Koiki Media. Let me give you one of the best view that we picked up. While we are preparing for that view, Nigerians continue to rant, and many Nigerians are now saying that the state of declaration, Remi Tinubu, you are not a murder. This is what this woman is saying. Let's listen to her. She's crying. She's saying that she's tired. She's not happy with Nigeria, and she can end up being on the street protesting as well. Let's listen to her.
Remi Tinubu, you are a mother. Say something. Nigerians are suffering. Remi Tinubu, you are a mother. Say something. Your husband is killing us in this country. Nigerians are dying. Tinubu, your government is terrible. And your wife is there keeping quiet, supporting you, calling herself a mother. Which kind of mother does that? Which kind of mother does that? Letting the children go put in your head dying. Ah, God, take control. Let no peace for the wicked. Remi Tinubu, where are you? Nigerians are complaining and you are keeping quiet. You people are not saying anything. Tinubu, your government is terrible. If you talk, you die. If you keep quiet, you are still going to die.
Tinubu, your government is worse. Tinubu, your government is terrible. Nigerians are saying divide the country now so that we can go our separate ways. The situation is getting worse on a daily basis. And also, as many people are ranting, Tinubu, you are a terrible man. Everybody is crying out. But one thing is, we are still giving you the update from Istanbul in Turkey on the Koiki Media Network. We are just about 3 minutes to the end of this broadcast, but I want to show you one of the best view that you cannot use money to buy. Yoruba people, mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ wo fídíò yìí, ká lọ fi máa ṣe kíni, ká lọ máa fi kọ́gbọ́n, ká lọ máa fi múra sílẹ̀ fún ìjíde night vigil tí a ti ń polongo pó ń bọ̀. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́jọ wo fídíò yìí, kájọ rí fídíò yìí bó ṣe ń lọ. Many Nigerians cannot talk. Many Nigerians are living in hard. Look at this view. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá, ẹ bá mi wo view yìí. Ẹ bá mi wo view yìí. This is what we are calling a protest. This is what we are calling the push of the people, the voice of the people. This is happening in Istanbul, in Turkey, as many Turkians are saying that we no go gree for Erdogan. Mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́yin ọmọ Yorùbá, mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ kọ́gbọ́n nínú fídíò tí mo fi ń wò yìí. Ẹ máa lọ fi kọ́gbọ́n, ẹ lọ́ọ́ máa wò dáadáa. Ṣe rí pé bèrò ṣe ṣù. Èèyàn mélòó lọ́lọ́pàá fẹ́ mú ní Istanbul? Èèyàn mélòó ló fẹ́ arrest? Èèyàn mélòó ló fẹ́ yin tear gas sí? Ẹ̀yin náà wo view yẹn from the helicopter or whatever drone they're using. Ẹ wo èrò bó ṣe sùn. Ẹ wo gbogbo àgbáyé ń sọ pé Turkey yé pa àwọn ọmọ ìlú ẹ, fi wọ́n sílẹ̀. Ìtọ́ bá fẹ́ ni kò ṣe fún wọn. Ẹ̀yin náà wo èrò. Eléyìí là ń sọ fẹ́yàn ọmọ Yorùbá pé ká lọ máa múra sílẹ̀ fún night vigil. Orúkọ tèmi náà ni Ọláyọmí Kóìkí tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ sí Koiki Media, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Láti iléeṣẹ́ wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ máa wò ó. Ṣẹ́rí bó ṣe ń lọ. Eléyìí là ń sọ fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. Àsìkò tó, ilé tó lọ. Koiki Media, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. As we're going to be ending the broadcast, I want you to look at the view one more time. Ṣé lèyí náà wùn ẹ̀yin ni? Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún wò lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ká tó máa lọ. Ẹ wo èrò tó sùn lọ bí omi. Àwọn eléyìí náà wọ́n ń jáde fún kankan ni. Tó bá wá yá ìwà wá ló fẹ́ lọ gbé lílù wọn nígbà tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ń jà fún ìran wọn náà ni. Àwọn dìde náà ni nígbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ gba freedom lọ́wọ́ wọn, tó gba democracy lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ẹ wo bí wọ́n ṣe túyáyá tó túyáyà. Ẹ wo bó ṣe jáde tó gbé àsíá, kò sẹ́ni tó múbọn dání, kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀bẹ dání. Gbogbo wọn jáde ní kíákíá pé enough is enough. Erdogan yé pa wá o. Erdogan èèyàn mélòó ló máa pa? Kò yá pa gbogbo aráàlú ló kù báyìí. Eléyìí ni mo ṣe ń sọ fẹ́yàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wò ó dáadáa. Ṣé ìwọ náà rí bó ṣe ń lọ? Ṣó ń rí? Going. Àti rí Heathrow, ó lọ ní lockdown over the weekend ní last week. A tún ti rí Turkey, àwọn ìlú bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣì máa dìde o. Ṣé ìwọ náà ń múra sílẹ̀ fún ìjíde night vigil? Orí ìkànnì wa náà la wà yìí tó ń pè ní Koiki Media láti iléeṣẹ́ wa nílùú London tí a ti ń gbóhùn sáfẹ́fẹ́ tí a ti ń sọ fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. Ṣé wọ́n ti ń múra sílẹ̀ fún ìdíje night vigil táwa náà polongo tó ń bọ̀ ní kíákíá? Nídìí bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, mo pẹ́ gbádùn ìwọ̀nba kékeré tá a mú wá fún yín. Fẹ́rẹ́ jogi náà ni tó bá ti débẹ̀ jẹ́ kó débẹ̀. Koiki Media, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Mo kí bàbá wa lànà Professor Akintoye. Mo kí ọmọdé yẹmọ Ìgbòho ṣá. Ìgbòho kì í ṣọ̀daràn, Ìgbòho kì í ṣe criminal, ẹ fún ní àkáǹtì ẹ̀ padà, ẹ tú sílẹ̀, Ìgbòho kì í ṣọ̀daràn o, ẹ bá wa fi Ìgbòho sílẹ̀. Tó ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá, ibi tá a máa rí bọ́ leléyìí o, ẹ tún máa tẹ̀lé wa, ẹ follow wa, ẹ subscribe, ẹ tan notification bell yín. Àníri jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, mo kí n lórí Facebook, mo kí n lórí Twitter, mo kí n ní gbogbo ibikíbi tẹ́ ti ń gbọ́ mi. Orúkọ tèmi náà tí wọ́n ń pè ní Koiki Media. Ire o, títí dìgbà tá a tún máa pàdé. Ẹ má gbàgbé new YouTube channel wa, òun là ń pè ní Koiki Media Backup. Ẹ lọ subscribe torí pé kẹ́ lè máa bá gbogbo ohun tá a bá ń ṣe lórí ìkànnì wa. Ìwọ tó ì tí subscribe sórí new channel wa, kí ló dé tẹ́ ì tí subscribe? Ẹ lọ subscribe síbẹ̀ o, torí pé for now Koiki Media gangan wọ́n ti suspended lórí Koiki Media lórí YouTube, but a ti create a backup channel fún ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tí ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa. Ó wá kù sẹ́yìn náà lọ́wọ́ kẹ́ lọ subscribe kẹ́ lè mọ bó ṣe ń lọ. Right now ìgboro ti dàrú o nílùú Turkey, ìgboro ti ṣe kí ni mo sọ, ìgboro ti dàrú o. Tó àníri jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ní wákàtí pé a tún máa pàdé o. Nígbà tí bàbá tún máa pàdé, máa rántí pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá òun ló jẹ́ lógún, ilẹ̀ Yorùbá òun ló yẹ kó wà nígbà yẹ. Gbogbo wa pásítọ̀ mọ̀ ní ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá, ẹ bì síta, ẹ bì síta, ẹ bì síta. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ẹ má bínú wà lè dárúkọ sórí àsìkò tí lọ, a gbọ́dọ̀ máa lọ báyìí. Koiki Media bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Bye.